What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. In the last episode, we won the draft, we got a really good team, and we got shafted in the rewards as per usual. We'll take the 4-2-3-1 wide. Thank you for being here. If you're enjoying Draft to Glory and you want to drop a thumbs up on the video, that would be very much appreciated. And I've won the draft 3 times since I thought the rewards got buffed. And on all 3 occasions, I got the rare gold pack reward. I've had today, again, several people tweet me with insane draft rewards. So, oh God. What do we even take here? I suppose we go La Liga theme. Can I please get a Pele or something to just make this a little bit easier? Thank you very much, EA. That helps a whole bunch, because the start of this draft just really wasn't very good. Right, CDM's coming in hot. We get ourselves Sergio Busquets. Do I want to save for his screamer and hold on tight? Or do I want to hold on tight for Kante's team of the year? We'll go with Matuidi is nice. We'll go with Matuidi, because if I do get left wing Ronaldo, we can chuck him in there. Brilliant. It's almost the same. 3 of the 5 the same. Obviously very happy picking up Javier Zanetti though. 2 amazing players in our team to start with, and then some absolute deadbeat golds. But at least we got a silver out of the way. What are we taking? We're taking the Spaniard just because he links with the striker. If that's my striker going into this game, if that's the best striker I get, I'm going to play him every game, no matter what. We'll take... March is okay. 2-star though. Alessandrini is who we'll take because he soft links to Matuidi. And then if we can get like a Cancelo... Okay, so DeMarcos can go in. DeMarcos with a shadow as well. This draft is so bad that it's picking itself. I don't even have to think about this. It's just so terrible. Okay, now we've got something to consider. Diego Godin. Very nice. De Free. Soft links to Matuidi. Matthew also soft links to Matuidi. And Eder Militao is a beast. I think I'd prefer Eder Militao. Out of all of those cards there, we'll be able to get him onto at least 8 chemistry, I hope. And we'll take Hernandez in there as well. And I think I'll swap those 2 around. No, we lose some chem. What about if I swap those 2 around? We lose some chem too. So not the greatest squad, to be fair, guys. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I'm just not getting any luck. I mean, this team's got 4 very good players in it. Pele, Zanetti, David De Gea, and Eder Militao. And usually, you'll get 4 or 5 good players, a few average players, and some good, like some great players, or great, good, and average. I've got 4 good players, and then like 7 just bang outs. I'm going to struggle a lot here, unless we get Lehman here. Not that that would even help all that much at all. We'll take ourselves Thibaut Courtois. But yeah, unless I get Lehman here, or unless I get like a big bench, this is trolling me. It's absolutely trolling me. That gives us a nice big chem boost by putting Demau in at centre-back, but I don't want him at centre-back. There's Van Dijk. We'll take him. We're going to struggle to get him into the team on chemistry. Oh, Leroy Sané, you beaut. We're going to have to sub him on because of Pele. We're finally getting some good players on the bench, but we can, there's only so many subs we can have. Cams again. Just all cams. I mean, this Ziyech card, other than his 2-star weak foot, is fantastic. 2-star, 4-star, but a brilliant card. We could soft link him in at right mid, would be a good addition. We'll take him. We'll take him. We never use players like this. Oh, I'm not even going to lie, guys. This is an awful, awful draft. It's really, really not doing great things right here. Right, you see that fly around me? Come on, man, go away. Ooh, Georgie Best. Needs to lose its life real quick, I tell you what. I've got to take Best. We're going to pop him up there instead of Ziyech. We've now got 3 prime icon moments. I'm still not happy with the team. I'm really not happy with this team. Werner, we will pop up front. That's a better striker. It's that back line. It's just going to cost me. I could just feel it. Oh, there's Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll take him. We'll pop him up front. That's a big, big help, that is. I don't know. It's that back line. I need a good defender. Wow, Lionel Messi as well. Oh, I've got to take Bentancur. We can put Bentancur into the cam role. And we'll have to sub Pele on. Failing that, we could take Lionel Messi. But I have so many good attackers already. We've got Sané and Ziyech on the bench. And then for the defence, we've got Eder Militao and Van Dijk. Obviously, we can only sub 3 max on. If I take Bentancur, I could either start him at CDM. I could put him at left mid, actually. And then swap out Matuidi for Sané. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop him out there. So we're going to swap Matuidi and Bentancur in game. And we're going to sub out Matuidi for Leroy Sané in game. And then we'll have Ronaldo, Sané, Pele best, Bentancur and Zanetti up front. Brilliant. David De Gea, very good. It's that back line. So I'm going to have to waste one of my subs, maybe even both. Eder Militao and Van Dijk for Demau and Hernandez. Might have to be the ways forwards here. Because we've just not been super lucky in the back, in the back line there. Unless we can get like a Premier League right back or left back, then we'll be able to put Van Dijk in to start with, which we didn't get. We did get Arias though. Arias doesn't really help very much. In fact, he would hurt. I suppose it doesn't matter. There we go. So now, do I want Thibaut Courtois or do I want David De Gea? David De Gea is just miles better. So what I'm going to do, guys, I think I'm not going to make too many subs straight away. We'll bring on Leroy Sané immediately for Matuidi. Or do I want to play Bentancur out there? What's his jumping and heading? Jumping's real nice. 6'2". I might play him out there. His crossing's terrible, but his passing's all right. I might save some subs because Van Dijk and Militao, I'm probably gonna have to bring on for De Maio and PK because those two centre backs are just so slow that it's really gonna hurt. The other thing I can do is bring on Eder Militao on the left hand side and Van Dijk in for De Maio. But those are the four weak spots are the 4 goal players. Obviously, we can only improve 3 of them. So I have to judge it by how well the team's playing in the game. I honestly don't I just don't expect to win this. I don't expect to win this draft. The reason why I don't expect to win this draft is because every time I've had a centre-back pairing that have been just absolute deadbeats, I've always struggled because I'm terrible at defending anyway. And so if I don't have the best defenders in the game, it's even harder. So that, guys, is going to be the draft. Let's go and get into the action. All right, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-4-2. Some really good cards in there. Team of the Year, Messi, and the 99 pace, 99 shot screamer, Costa. And then other than that, a pretty good team all around. Seamus Coleman, a bit sketch, but, even Crescito, maybe a bit sketch. Sommer, off-chem, maybe a bit sketch. And this was one of those games where it was like, it's just, this is FIFA. You know what I mean? This game was just FIFA. So I scored a banging first goal there with Georgie Best, absolute beast. We then run in front of him with PK, who just ignores the ball. I mean, tell me that's not just FIFA. And then if you think that was bad enough, 2 minutes later, we go down the right-hand side. I read him perfectly. Oh, no, just kidding. He gets a rebound back to put him in a better position than if I'd have just not tried to tackle him. And we went 2-1 down. However, what I will say about A, this draft, and B, this formation, is it was brilliant. I'm a huge fan of the 4-2-3-1 narrow. Generally speaking, it's my favourite formation this year. And that's why I took the 4-2-3-1 wide, because it was kind of like just the closest thing that we had on option in today's draft for it. What I really, really liked about the 4-2-3-1 wide is the actual width of the wide men allowed me to hold possession so much better than I ever have done before. And you'll notice in every single game here today, I dominated possession from start to finish. There was one guy that got a lot of shots on me, But even then, we just smashed for possession. And as soon as I got in the lead at either 3-2 or 4-2 here, it was just so easy to hold the ball. And it might be a better formation. You see there, 59% possession in round number 1. As we move into round number 2, this guy's got a monster squad. Team of the year Mbappe and Neymar, Johan Cruyff and George Best prime moments, Desai and Ferdinand just icon cards in at centre-back, Paul Pogba, headliner Lala, FFS Mendy and the team of the group stage De Gea, with Witzel's one to watch in there. An absolute monster squad. But once again, we just start very good. The overpowered crossing and heading mechanics. George Best, again, getting the first goal of the game there, doing wonders for us. We did, however, concede on this one too. And you'll notice as well that I've already changed my defenders here. It was impossible to play with the 2 centre-backs that I had. I had to play with... I had to bring on Van Dijk and Militao into the middle of the park because we were just getting obliterated. But on the stroke of half-time, we put together a really nice play. I could have had the extra pass down there as well to Sané, but I decided to take the shot with 99 Pele, and of course, he pops that one home to make it 2-1, and 2 soon became 3. Some good play through the middle again. Lovely little interplay between Ronaldo and Pele, and it eventually finds its way to Georgie Best, who pops it in the back of the net yet again to send us 3-1 up. And the possession on this game, once again, just really, really strong. I think this was in the 60s, this one. 56% there, so not quite 60, but still a very good a good return. Into the semi-final, another monster squad. Ramos and Ferdinand in the back line with Cancelo and Marcelo. Prime moments, Pele, Best and Gary Lineker. Headliner Sané and Christian Eriksen. And in-form Szczesny in goal. Now, don't get me wrong, our team is also very good. But because of how bad my defence is and the fact that I'm subbing on a couple of defenders, it just kind of gives me a little disadvantage in that area. But we scored a banging goal there with Cristiano Ronaldo. It took us 72 minutes to get in behind this guy because he just would not leave his back line. Look, he's 1-0 down now in the 81st minute and he's still on drop back. His defence is still so deep. But we got the second goal there with Zanetti with the time finish on top of the box to win 2-0 in the semi-final and send us through to the final. And the possession stats for this game, I think maybe this must have been the one that was over the 60s again. Oh no, 56% again. But I think my point stands, all right? We dominate in possession. 56 is a high amount. Into the final we go. We come up against the viewer as well. 89 chemistry, 90 rating. He messaged me after saying GG. This is a great team. You know, obviously that Ruud Gullit is just a monster card. He's got both the team of the year centre-backs, which was going to make it super hard for me. But there were a few problem positions. The only goal of the game, guys, was right here. Cristiano Ronaldo with a penalty straight down the middle, 20 minutes into the game, and that is all she wrote. This is definitely the game where I smashed possession, 72% for the whole game, and we saw out a comfortable victory. So that, guys, is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get in to the packs. All right, guys, so we end up winning the draft with this team. I'm so happy. I did make very early subs as expected every single time. And when you look at the team in its full, capacity, it's actually a really good squad. Hernandez being the only weak spot. Oops, definitely didn't do that. And it was just a really compact team. If I didn't sub on the 2 centre-backs, if we didn't pick those 2 centre-backs, I would never have won this draft. Having PK and Demao as our players, forget about it. They're just useless, right? Absolutely useless. PK would be okay if he was next to a faster player because he's big and he's got good defending. But together, 2 slow centre-backs, it was just a nightmare for the 10, 15, 20 minutes that I kept him in the first couple of games. So we made the subs pretty quickly. This was our team, how it looked in-game. It played fantastic. Honestly, there was no one standout player because the whole team was great. Every single player added a little something. Bentancur and Zanetti, 2 amazing CDMs. Sané with his absolutely obliterating pace. Obviously, Ronaldo and Pele being Ronaldo and Pele, and George Best, one of the best on the game. That prime moment's best. So we're now 77 draft wins. Let's see if we can finally get some better rewards. It's still not the best rewards. But it's a 50k pack, and that is okay. I'm okay with the 50k pack, unless, of course, we get nothing out of it. Now, in our 5k pack, what are we going to get? EA? Rare gold player, but no boards. I've got a little bit of hope. I've got that little feeling that we're going to hit something here. Not necessarily a huge thing. Even an 84 or an 85 I take. The problem with this reward, this, interestingly, is one of only 2 rewards that you can lose money on. And the reason why is because if you get the deadest 50k pack, you do not make profit. That's just standard, right? And so if we get a dead 50k pack here, we're not going to make profit. What do we get in our 50k pack? No walkout. It is boards. Is it going to be a big boards? Italian goal. Oh, it's Donnarumma. I had too much hope in EA. And this will be a tough one to make coins back from. It really will be. Oh, John Stones is big. Longley is pretty big as well. Even still, this is going to be tough to make coins back on. We will make the coins back off of this draft just because we've got a few 1 to 2k cards in there. Better rewards. Better rewards. Like the 50, you know, the 50k pack is decent. I'm just sad. I'm just sad because we don't get the best rewards. But that draft, guys, was brilliant. That is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.